Hi everyone, welcome to another stream on Monday. Evening in this case. I'm saying evening right now because I am thinking about changing the stream times because evenings do not really work for me as well as easy as I had hoped. But more on that later, I guess. For now, let's just let's jump right back into it. So last week we ended off with redoing the topology of my model's face, and didn't really go very fast. I ended up not being able to finish it, but in the days after I've finished it. I've worked on the model and I got something that I think looks nice, and then I corrected as many of the shape keys as I was able to make sure that she still has the same results as she has now, and that shape keys do not deform the mesh. So let me just start by hiding her hair again. Because, we are going to we're going to continue working on the body at the moment. So this is what I finally came up with the working loops and everything. I've also, restored her original texture, not the one with the loops on it. I have yet to correct the UV, so you can see that it's not symmetrical at the moment. But that's something I can and I will do later. Yeah. So as you can see, if I press the right short keys, we have the loop here. That is still working. We have a loop around her ears, which we wanted. We have, of course, several, in her mouth. This one already goes to her through her nose. Then we have this loop here. And we have, of course, the loops in the eyes. So that's what we wanted for the topology for the head. So now we can move on and try to work on the topology for the neck and the body. So one quick thing, it's not quick, but one thing that I do know is that normally you would expect a loop to go like around the chest area, up on the arm, and then following this. And as you can see very clearly, I don't have a loop like that at all. So I think that I'm going to try and get something like that working, and then after that, work my way up to the neck area and the other areas, because we do also already have loops here. Of course, it's a bit strange with the topology that I have here, but in the actual game model, eventually that will all be removed. But right now I do have this topology for the sake of shape keys and for body deformations, but I don't think I will be keeping those in the actual game model. These things will be done with normal maps, which we will be creating from this mesh eventually. So one other thing that you mostly have is well, a loop here that is supposed to go around her legs, and you can also see that I don't have that. So the first loop that we have that actually goes around her leg is this one, but it should go up higher. So we will also be, well, if we get to that, we will also be changing that. But let's just start with her torso right here. So it's a bit difficult to work at the moment because, well, it's a female character. But the idea would be basically that it's this loop that should be going over her arms, and it should also be connecting here. So same as I did last week, I'm just going to, well, try and carve away and redirect the topology flow for this. So let's see, let's just first try and fix this loop here so that it doesn't go up, but it instead goes to the other side. Guess I'm going to rip these apart. Oh yeah, and also these here, I think. Well, let's just try these. Yeah. So that I can put a loop here. And then I'll just have to see how I'm supposed to reconnect these. Because, well, basically these two should be meeting in the middle. But, yeah, obviously they're not. So let's see what I can do to change that. Maybe if I use this one here, and then I will be doing the same on the other side. Because yeah, this is already a mesh with the mirror applied, and it already has, well, I believe around 150 shape keys, so that's why I'm doing it this hard way, so to speak. So let's see. So I guess if we merge these, and if we merge, let's see, these, do we, oh, don't really know. Oh yeah, of course. Merging the wrong ones. There we go. Let's see what the loop looks like now. Oh yeah, of course it doesn't look like anything because, well, it's not connected. So we will merge these together. Merge at last. And merge last. Just turning on the what is it called? Overlays pass-through? X-ray. The X-ray, so that I can better see what I'm doing. So yeah. Well, now at least we have this one. So we can connect this one back with this one. Merge last and merge last. We will merge these for now. These and these. Yes. Now trying to yeah, I'm trying to correct the topology, the things that I've cut while I know what I've cut. Yeah, no, I think this is okay. So now let's see where our loop is heading. Okay, so it's basically this one. Oh. I am really clicking on all sorts of things today. So I'm going to rip these on both sides. Then I will have my my loop. Yeah, here it is. This loop is the one I'm talking about. And we basically want to, well, we want to redirect this, well, I guess kind of that way. So before I do that, let's see how we are with the loops here. So well, it's basically it's this loop that now goes under, needs to go, well, more like this, in a way. Yeah. So let me see what I've got here. This is a very big loop, by the way. So maybe I'll just maybe I wait, what happened when I did this? Let's just check on the back to see if we can do a similar thing here. Got this one and this one are sort of the mirrored things. Yeah, then I can add this loop here. We'll try to replicate this on the other side. Just going to hide this panel, pressing N. It's this one, but then like this way, and this one, that's on the front side, and now on the back side we have this one, and let's see, this one, I believe, so that we can add these. Yeah. Alright, so if I now hook this one up with here and merge this one and last, well, then I do have this problem, this try here. So I don't want that. Well, actually, I'll just do that again. See, yeah, because we have this loop. So we merge this at last, I think. No, that wasn't what I did. Alright, seems to be that the situation on the front is different than on the back. So I'm just going to try this one first. Oh, but there is also this problem that now I'm hooking up this loop, but I actually want to hook up that one. So, you know, just actually need to merge this one. So I can already dissolve this edge. Then we sort of have a loop going here. Well, that is on the front side, of course, not on the back. So I'm going to move this a little bit. And this one as well. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can. So what I did was I merged this one to last, and then I removed this, and then I had this loop here, which was still working. So that is something at least. So now we have to make this try here, make it, well, a quad. Very, very cheap way is to do it like this. Guess it works, not that it is, not that it's nice in any way, but it does work. Because now you do have the loop here. So, what did I do? Oh yes, I think I cut it here and then removed this one to turn that into a loop. Yeah, so now we have this start of a loop here. Oh, keep pressing the wrong hotkeys here as well, so. And then we will work on fixing these things later, but let's just first focus on actually connecting this loop with that one. So for that to happen, well, all we actually need to do is to merge these two together in the center, and then we have the loop on this side at least, and a nice hole in my model. And now all we have to do is is do the same on this side. I already see that I again screwed up my mirrors, but well, that's okay, I guess. So I merged these. And then I dissolved this one. Did same on this side. There we go. And then I got this loop. Oh, of course, well, you know, saving my work. And then what we did was we knifed in here and dissolve this edge. Yes. And on the front side, let's do the same. Knifing from, yeah, this one. Removing this. There we go. And then, which ones were it again? These, I believe. Let me just check quickly. Yes. Okay. So we will merge these at center. And then I believe we do have a loop here. Yes. So now let's see where our loop goes down the back. I think that looks, well, that looks nice. It sort of arches around the shoulder blades. So that looks great. Yeah. Hey, Vicky. Yes, my dog. She came to say hi. She does that. That's nice. These still work, at least. So I'm just going to move this up for now. I think that maybe later I can, yeah, I can add in a loop cut here. I can just do that now probably. It will not really look very pretty, but oh, yes. I do know a bunch of hotkeys, but I always seem to be pressing the wrong ones. So I connected it here, I believe. So if all is well, now yeah, these are mirrored, so I can actually just move these and they will be moved on the other side, which is very, very nice. Well, this one is mirrored as well, so that's great. That's amazing news. So going to just fill up this one here as well. And then I'm going to delete this, well, not delete, but dissolve this edge. And now I have a loop here as well that is still working, so that's great. That's very nice. Yeah. So to solve this one, I think that would be good to just have this one go here. So I can just, actually I can just delete this one. No, delete the face, not dissolve it. And on the back side, yeah, this one. Delete this face. So see, I'm making all these nice holes in the model. Delete this face and this one. There we go. And then add the loop here and add one here as well. Okay, so now let's see. Let me see. Yes, this one is mirrored as well. So basically, I want this one to go over there. Not sure if I actually solved the problem with this at the moment, but we'll see. I'm just going to try and fill this in as a face and do the same on the other side. And knifing my way through here. And knifing my way through here. Then I can dissolve this one. Same here. Dissolve it. And now we have a loop again on the front side. Now we have to do the same on the back. So fill this in and fill this one in as well. There we go. Knife it this way. Right? Am I doing it right? I'm actually not sure. Well, I did say that the situation on the front was different than on the back, and here you can see an example of that. So I guess if we merge it to last, no, that's not helping. I think I might have knifed it the wrong way. Let's see. Which one was it again? The second loop. So it's this one. Yes. Let's see where it's going and where it needs to go. Oh, okay. I think I see. We do need to knife it here. But then we need to merge this one down here. There we go. We have a loop. And we still have... oh, sorry. We still have this loop as well. So doing the same on the other side. Knifing this, merging this down. And we have a nice loop going on there. So that's great. So, and while we are working on the shoulders, let's just try and continue working on them. So basically, well, we have a lot of tries here at the moment due to all the cutting. We have them here and there and there and there. Yeah. Pressed another button, which I don't really know what's happening. So let's see. So you can probably see and tell this, well, this model could use some better topology. I'm sort of surprised at how well it actually deforms, but maybe with better topology it will deform even better and require even less shape keys and corrections. But, well, at the moment I'm not sure. I think I can just knife this here. No, I can't, because then then I will create this loop, but then I will break this one. So I can't just knife that. Let's see. Are there any other places that I can cut in the mesh? So part of me really wants this loop to go over here. And then this loop to cross over. So of course this let me see if I can just yeah, well, that worked. This obviously also needs to change, but I'm not sure if I will be doing that on this model now, or if I will be changing that once I make the actual game model, because as you can see a little bit, this topology is very subtly responsible for, you know, the collarbone. So I can't show you because well, I'm wearing a turtleneck and I do not really have this type of look right there for well, for reasons. But yeah, let's just first try and figure this out here. So we have a loop going here. It would be nice if we had a loop going under, I think. Sometimes just moving these vertices around will give me well, slightly better idea of things that I could possibly do. Like if I would just try to do this, for example. It works, sort of. Going to be saving a lot because, well, if I majorly screw up, then I can always go back to a previous version of the model. So now I've redirected this one to go down along her side, her arm. Maybe eventually we want another loop in there so that the one next to it will also go down. But, well, actually the purpose of this retopology isn't really to make her high poly. It's to, well, preferably make her as low poly as possible, but still well, using correct topology, so to speak. So if I do this here, and this here, it doesn't actually really help, but oh, apparently they weren't merged either. So let me just fix that real quick. And that means that on the other side we have the same problem. let's see, which one is it? Oh yeah, it's this one. You can also see here that these are two vertices. So let's merge them back. Now, now let's see if, yes, these are still, well, that's nice, that's great. Those are still mirrored. Wait, did I just destroy my own loop? Oh no, no, it's the one next to it. It is going, actually, yeah, I guess in this sort of topology with the breast, it's not, well, you can't really help it going so wide. So yeah, we were trying to make the shoulders a little bit better. So I have a loop here and a loop here. Let me just quickly check which way this one goes. If I make it like so, then it goes below. And this loop goes here. It's not going anywhere. And this loop goes down. So the way I see it, I think we have two options here. We could try and make this loop go this way. Or we could, you know, try and move these points around a little bit and be glad this loop goes this way. I'm not sure yet what's preferable actually. I would think with the topology flow, well, this one you definitely want to go that way. Yeah, well, you wanted to go that way. So yeah, so we need to try and change it so that it goes that way, which we can probably do if I cut it here. Let me see. And if I also cut it here, and well, if we are cutting it, then let's just, you know, let's just be happy cutters and just see what happens. So now we will dissolve these two edges, and now as you can see the topology goes this way. So let's try and do the same on the other side. I'm kind of hoping I did not destroy my what's it called? Yeah, probably did. Well, I do have a workaround for the mesh not being mirrored again. And it is time consuming. Oh wait, see, something's wrong here. Something's different on this side. Guess we are a little bit behind here. We are way behind on this side. All right. Wait. Now it does go this way, doesn't it? Okay, so see if I dissolve this, then it does actually go this way. So what have I actually added on this side that makes it not work like this? Well, obviously I've fixed this try here on that side, and then I did not do it on this one. And so now, yeah, now I have this problem here. I'm not quite sure, but I think I see a possible solution. At least that fixes this loop, but then it doesn't fix this loop. Yeah. Okay. So, so if I now do this, then I guess it sort of fixes this here a little bit. I mean, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they are similar again, only they aren't. But if I then do this, I think now they are sort of similar again. Except for the fact that, of course, well, they aren't mirrored anymore. So I'm just going to, well, I'm going to correct that, which is a slow process to do, but I think it's better if I try and do that now. So the only method that, oh, Control C, nope, Control C with the selected, Control C, yes. The only way I know how to actually do this is to manually overwrite all of the X, Y, and C's. And the only difference is that, you know, on this side it will be a negative X, and on this side it will be a positive X. So this one we can just Control C, not Control Z, over to I think I am doing the wrong one. So let's see. Yes, I was doing this one. So then I will take this, Control C, and 1, 2, 3, and this, Control V. This is not going very well, is it? Okay, this one is working, this one is working. This one is also working. Ah, it's this one that isn't working. So let's try that again. Control C this. And it's this one. Then delete all of these, replace it with the other coordinates. And then Control C the Y, Control V the Y, and the Z axis, and the Z axis. And now it's mirrored again. So yeah, maybe there's a easier way to do this, but since normally you would have this option here to mirror the topology, and then if you move it, it should snap back into place. But well, it's not working for me. So that's why I am manually doing it. So okay, this one is still mirrored. This one isn't. So copy it over. And it's the second one, so that's this one. And delete these, copy it over. Copy the Y. Paste it over. Copy the Z and paste it over. So now this one is mirrored again. This one isn't. So that is the middle one. The middle one. Okay. And the last one. So this one. Yes. That's great. Okay, so that was a little bit of a mess. As you can also see here, it's also a little bit of a mess. The topologies and stuff, but well, we will see about that later. Okay, let's just move on to the back side, where we have these loops. This one is going here. This one is going here. That would be nice. So that basically means that I will need to add one here to direct the flow. And then we dissolve these edges. So let's do the same on the other side. See if I still remembered what I did. I believe I did this one here. That one is still mirrored. Here we have another one that isn't. So now it is mirrored again. These two, dissolve edges. Okay. So then we have that, and on the front it doesn't go any, oh, oops, go any further because of this one right here. Because, you know, basically want to have this loop go over there. Direct it this way. So, what happens if I... Well, that doesn't really do much, I think. No, let's see. But I do want to direct it more like this way. Well, if I... Well, it works. I mean, it doesn't really look very nice, but it works. Oh, I think I am poking her out way too much. So what did I do? If I did this, that's a shame. You know, I really should merge these points and stuff before I move them, because that way I do not have to manually align them every time. Now I do need to make sure that I'm actually trying to align the right points. That's this one, I believe. Yes, so now if I delete these two, well, not delete, but dissolve these two, now I have my edge loop here, which, you know, doesn't look very good because of this right here, but it's a start. And I guess a sort of workable way to try and solve this would be to try and move these down and then just connect these and do the same over here to try and make them, you know, still be mirrored. And well, if I am cutting the mesh, then I can also do this here. Then I can delete these and these. Well, not delete, but, you know, dissolve. And then we have a loop here, which, yeah. Okay. And then we need to fix this loop here. So if we merge these two together, means still not a pretty loop, but I think it will work. Dissolve. Then we have this loop here as well. So now let's see what's happening to the loop on the back. Ah, yes, I see what's happening to the loop on the back. This is happening. So, and you know, also here is another part. This was an indication for the shoulder blades, which eventually will also be deleted for the game model. But right now I'm trying to keep it for the more detailed model, the one that I'm going to eventually make a sculpt with, and then use that to make the I was saying the UVs, the normal maps for the model. And my throat's getting a bit sore. So I can very simply just do this. And on the other side as well. Yes. And then we can delete these two. Not sure if that's actually the direction we want them to go. No, it's not. So just putting them back. All right. So we want the loop to go this way. So I guess if we, cut it in from the other side, see if that works. No, that's not the problem. This right here is the problem. So if we want to cut it in here, and this one, yes. Oh, this one is mirrored now, so that's nice. Okay. Let's see. Now I have this one and this one. This one is more like so. So you see we have two tries here. But I don't think I can just see if yes, this one is mirrored still, this one as well. So if I cut it in here, then I create this one. Well, let's just for now do it like this. Dissolve this edge, and on the other side do the same. So I believe it was this one. No. That wasn't it. This one. This one, right? Yeah. Okay. Dissolve this one. And now just merge these in center, merge these in center as well, and then they are still like that. And if I am not mistaken, yes, see, we have a loop again. Great. Okay, save. I mean, don't mind this mess here, but you know, well, you can see that the mesh is really not looking too well at the moment because of all of these vertices that I am adding. But that's something that I'm going to, correct while I'm working on this. So in a way, I want to connect this one here with this one. I think those are them. Yeah. But wait, there is a triangle here, which means that this loop is... Oh, haha. Yeah, silly me. I just merged these points together, and now that was, yeah, it was silly of me. Okay, so just, it's not going to be pretty, but it will restore my loop. I believe I took it through here. Yes. Okay. So now we have an even bigger mess to clean up here, but at least these loops are intact, sort of. Oh. But yeah, I want to tunnel this through there. Just going to do it the easy way at the moment, which is, well, deleting these faces and these and this one, I believe. Yes, so just delete the faces for now. Add an edge loop here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Dissolve this triangle here first, I guess. Oh. Let's see. I am just going to put it below here. So that's this one. I think it's this one. Come on. You can do it. Yes. So also deleting these two faces for now. Just so that I can make an edge loop here. Which also means that I am, I am deleting a lot of faces here, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I can add the loop here and add it here. So Actually just delete these two. Well, yeah, delete these edges. And then when still having, edge select mode, which is 2, the short key, we can just fill in this face, and this face, and on the other side we can do the same. So select both and fill in the face, and now we can add the loop and add the loop here. We can fill in this face and this face and do the same on this side. This face and this face. Ah, I've got an itch. All right. And now we have to, well, make a cut here. I'm just first going to try on this side. See what I can make of these. Just, moving things around a bit. Seeing if I can find a way to not to make room. Just going to double G to edge slide. Move this one up again a little bit. I'm saying a little bit a lot lately. Basically, we sort of want the loop to go this way. So you want to have a loop here. I'm just trying something. I'm not sure if it will work, but we'll also make the loop on this side and the cut with the knife tool. Is this the same cut? Yeah, it's the same cut. It also means that we will, well, it seems like we can already do this one as well. So that's great. Okay, so let's just fill in these already as well. And there we go. And now let's see if we can do something about this mess that we have going on here. So what happens if I knife through here? Also knifing on the other side. Because then it's still, no, it's still mirrored, which is nice. Yes, let's see. So basically we want to connect this one with that one. I am really happily cutting away again at my mesh, but you know, I do like a puzzle and I like a challenge, so just going to see where this leads. Sort of get the feeling that this one needs to go that way. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, let's see. So this loop is this one. Oh. So we have an extra loop here that isn't there. Well, that causes a problem. Not really, but it does in a way. What happens if I merge these two together? Well, then I get a problem here. Well, let's just not do that yet. Okay, so what happens? Well, I can just, since I already can see this loop coming in over there, also do it on this side. And while we're at it, we can just, with the knife, connect them. We are making loops, so we are doing a lot of cutting. And then we merge these, center, do the same here, these. Let's quickly check if they're still mirrored. Yep, they are. Great. Okay, so. So what you basically see is that if you pull these back a little bit, that this loop goes here and then this one goes here. So that means that if I take these GG, move them over even more, I can place another loop inside here and do the same on the other side. Yes. Oh no, wait. Whoa. Okay, no. So before we do the loop, we have to delete this triangle here, which isn't a triangle, and that's why it's redirecting. Delete the face. So now it should work. There we go. And on this side as well. Okay, so before we worry about the back, let's just try and get the front working. So we connect these two with a knife and here as well. Merge at last. Do that here as well. Merge at last. Go to edge select and dissolve these edges. Dissolve. Then we have a loop here. What if I do it like this? Yep, I think that's it. I think that's it. So we merged it down, right? Yes. So then we have these four, no, not that one, this one. To dissolve these edges. Going to save it. Now let's check my loops. We have a loop here, we have a loop here, we have a loop here, we have, I'm going to fix the back. All right, that's the front of the shoulders. and now, yes, this thingy here. Okay, so, well, that looks nice. Is this one still mirrored? No, it's not. Doesn't really matter, I think. But does that mean that, yeah. Okay, so it means that this one isn't mirrored anymore. So I'm going to manually mirror it again. Oh, that's not what I said. Okay. This one. So I keep pressing Ctrl X instead of Ctrl C. That is not good. Not good at all. So now they are mirrored again. All right. Yes. Okay. So let's just, slowly starting to align these. Well, actually, let's just delete this one. No, delete vertices. See, we have a nice hole here. I think I can add a loop here. That will already do a lot. Something is, oh right, we still have an edge here. And yes, here it is. So I'll just also delete that edge. Okay, now let's just take a sneak peek on the front, see what we did there. Okay. Come on. So if I make this a face and then I add 2 edge loops into it, merge these. No, wait with that. Do the same on this side. Face, 2 edge loops. Now merge these at center. Merge these at center. Merge these at center. And merge these at center. Ah. Well, this one works. This one somehow doesn't. This one works. Okay, well, so going to do this again. Control C. Control V. Just some scratching. Control C. And Control V on the y-axis. Control C. And Control V. All right, now they are mirrored. Great. So let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, we have got well, by the looks of it, 2 problems. That there are 2 edge loops here and only one on this side, and same with the front, which is strange because that means that my loops aren't actual. Yep, aren't actual loops. So I'm going to have to correct the loops. Yes. Let's see how I'm going to do that. I'm going to delete this face and this. And I'm also going to So I'm going to have to break the loops on the front side somewhere. This loop is okay. This one will be okay. This one also looks to be okay. It's just that this one isn't okay. So if I will... let's just delete this face and correct that first. So... so I've deleted the face and it clearly did not help anything. So let's just delete the face next to it then. This one. So now yes. Now I can add a loop there. And well, here comes the tricky part, because I think I'm just going to delete these 2 points. Vertices, yes. I think that might be the easiest way of doing this. And then just going to make a face here. Going to make a face here. Doing the same with the one next to it. And the one here as well. Adding well, just starting off with 2. And here as well, 2. So holding down Alt will select, the loop. GG to move it up. This one as well. Just aligning them right here. Going to turn on the X-ray again. And no. Merge these at center. Merge these at center. Do the same here. Merge and merge. Now let's see if the mirror still works. Ha! That's nice, it does. Okay, well, that's at least something. So, all right. So that is the loop problem sort of solved. I mean, not really, not yet, not totally, but we are getting somewhere. Okay, so now we can merge these 2 together and merge these 2 together as well, and do the same on the other side. Merge and merge. Let's see if the too bad. So we have another one here that didn't work. Okay. well, going to be copying this over because it's easier, I think, to correct it now before I well before I move it any further. Okay, so but now we have this problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but it's a situation. And the easiest way to fix it is to add a loop here. I mean, if that loop is too much, I can just delete it later, but right now we seem to be needing it. So, and then we can just make two faces here. Besides, if I look at this, I think that I can move some points around and then it will work. Okay, so it just looks strange from this angle, but F. Or is it because one of these isn't? I'm not sure why. I think there are things that I'm doing that are causing the mirror to I'm not sure how you call it actually, but you know, causes the mirror to stop working. See, we have another one over here. That's this one, right? Yeah, I think so. Guess I am breaking a lot more than I had hoped for. Cutting in the mesh like this. Oh, that's lucky. These at least are working. So going to already move them down a bit. Okay, so, well, that was it for the... Oh, right. that wasn't it for the shoulders, because now we have a problem here. Again, I might add. Okay, so this loop is intact, this loop is intact, this one is intact. But here we are running into a problem. So okay, let's see. So basically we need to somehow get another loop inside here. So I'm going to already be, why? Okay, so this one and this one, since for some reason I can't select them both. Okay, so I was saying we need to make a loop that connects to this one. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh no, I accidentally yeah, guess I seem to have accidentally destroyed my loop here. So it's this loop. Well, that might also explain why I have these problems here. So it's going and then it's going this way, and then it is supposed to go this way, but it's not. So basically M. Basically this. Okay. So now I just need to remember what it was that I did and do it on the other side as well. Yeah, I forgot what I did just now to correct this, so here I am. Well, that's certainly fixed. The loop just did not fix anything here. So let me see. See if I can recall which two of these I merged. Well, I think I just merged these once. Yeah, this is a real mess. Okay. But you know, I do know that they were merged. So I'm just going to do that. And then dissolve this edge right here. And then I can sort of, you know, start to wonder what's the difference between this one and that one. Well, I see I have a triangle here, and I don't have it here. Oh, yeah, this is really well, you know, it's fixed. I will be working on this issue outside of the stream, and right now I'm just going to move on to the next parts, and then I will fix this mistake later. Just filling up these holes here, and then we have the topology for the shoulders done. Just doing some work here. Okay, so we had we have some loops here. I'm not sure if I want to work on the topology of the neck already, or if I just want to leave it like this and then try and fix it later. I mean, I also have this triangle here. Can of course cut it here and cut it here and then delete these two. Well, dissolve these two, I should say. That at least sort of takes care of one of the triangles. And then do the same on this side. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't actually really do much. So I'm just going to leave this be for now, for a little bit. And we will get back to it later. For now, let's look more into this that we have here. Actually, so, you know, let's just try and guide these. So so I'm going to add an edge loop here and on the other side as well. Then we will be GGing these over to that one, that one, and double G to that one. Let's see if we are still, yes, we are still mirrored, so that's nice at least. Okay. Fill in this face, this one, and this one. Do the same on the other side. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we have a hole here, which we can so I'm just going to take these faces, delete them as well, add an edge loop here. Fill this one in. Fill this one in and fill that one in. So do the same on the other side. And there we go. Okay, so now we have corrected this. Let's work on the loop here. So what we need to do is we want to have a loop that basically goes all the way. It's this one. Well, I think even this one actually. And then it needs to go all the way here to this loop. This one right here. And it needs to go under. And then it needs to connect here. So let's see what this loop does now. It doesn't go under, it goes in front. Oh, you do not actually want to have a loop there. Let's just start with the easy part, I guess. Well, there's not an easy part actually, but let's try and get this loop here working. So to get it to to connect with this loop, so for that I'm just going to delete this face to break this loop, which is going up, 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 up. And then it should go this way. So then it should follow these. Yes, actually that's exactly what it should do. So I'm going to also delete just all these. And then to make it really simple, just going to connect these together. Because then we are already almost there. But now we have to see why this is going this way. So I guess we will be deleting. Oh, what did I do? 3. We will be deleting these two faces right here. If it's these two. Yes. Well, actually, I don't think it's those two, but yeah. Let's just see where we are. Oh no, it is. It is. It is, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so on the back sides, all we have to do right now is just take this one. Oh wait, I already see what I did there. I added that loop that I shouldn't have added. I was just checking. Okay, so if we want to connect these two, then well, I'm just going to cut from this one into there, and like that. And then I'm going to delete these two edges. And then I'm going to fill. Okay, that didn't work. Fill this face and fill this face. So now they are connected on the back side. So the only thing that I actually have to do here to make the loop is to connect these two together, and also on this side these. That should get me my loop. Yes. Okay, well, those were the loops. Now I have to fix the holes in her legs and bum area. So, and how do we start with that? It's a good question. One that I do not know the answer to. I will just we will just see. Hmm. Want to see if I can make another loop here for this hole, and then make it follow the other loop around here somewhere. Of course, also have to, don't forget that we have triangle here, but I think this triangle is actually pretty easily solved. We just do this, and then we just dissolve these two edges. So this one is going all the way up. Okay. Well, that is one triangle solved. So I also think this one is also pretty easy. Relatively easy. Yeah, very easy, actually. Yes, really easy. Oh. All right, maybe not that easy. Yeah, now I will just undo that. Because I don't want it to look like that actually. This is strange. Okay, we'll just, mirror this one again. Okay. I mean, it is getting a little bit late, but not that late. So, now let's see if I can make this better. All right. So, can delete these edges, fill in these holes here. F. Of course, I need to learn to do them one at a time. F. Yes. And this is not really helping. Okay, so let's just take another piece of the puzzle at the moment. See if we can find a better solution here. So I'm just going to delete this face. This one as well. Place it here. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. First this one. Oh yeah, now this one. Okay. Then delete this face. And this one. Just add these. Now let's see if that helps any at all. Well, what does help is if I just knife this one here and then delete this one. I'll merge it with this one actually. So do the same on the other side. Knife it and merge it, and then just take these two and dissolve edges. Okay, so that is one small part done. Oh, apparently not. Let's see. Why is this edge loop not going any further? I think I'm missing something here, but I don't know what. Because it should just go further. Because this is also just a face. And this is just a face. So yeah, I don't know. Let's just first try and resolve this situation here. Actually think I can do exactly the same thing as I did. Well, maybe not, but you know. Merge at last. Do the same thing on the other side. And merge this one. Let's see if they are still, that's nice. They are still mirrored. Dissolve these edges, so that's at least something. When we have triangle here, we will deal with that one later. Right now I'm just trying to see if I can easily fix this triangle here. Don't think I can. But I do think that I want this loop to go over. Because, you know, you have a sort of looped right there with that. So that is nice. Let's see about some of these other holes. Let's also see about this one here. Kind of feel like yeah, I think that's the easiest way to solve this whole situation we've got here. It's just to delete these faces. Faces. Add another edge loop here. And one here. And then we can just and on the front part, we have to do something a little bit extra there. So let's just fix up the back part first. F to fill. There we go. So this one I don't really want to rip these apart because well, actually let's just do that. That's the easiest way of getting this done. This is the reason why I didn't want to rip them, because right now we have to so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the X mirror. I'm going to try and select both the same vertices, which is going to be difficult. No. Yeah, well, that's nice. So I'm going to lift these up and see if I... Ah, yeah, that worked. Cool. All right. So now we can just move these down. And then turning off the X-rays again. Going to 2. Fill, not move. And fill this one. And fill this one. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Fill, fill, and ta-da! That's nice. Yes. So now we have these edge loops for the leg. That's cool. We know the same on the other side. So just going to move these a little bit. Yeah. Move these up a little bit. This as well. Okay. So, well, got about 10 minutes before I want to wrap this up. So let's see about these 2 holes right here. I think if I redirect some of these, I might be able to attach them to each other. This one and this one, I mean. Not these and these. Those will be another one. So that means that I need to do stuff in this loop right here. So I'm just going to delete these. Let's see. It's the one on top. And it's the one right next to it. Delete those faces. Yeah, not that one, but this one is better. Delete those faces. Okay. So, well, I guess just try and put an edge loop in. Well, that works. At least on this side it does. Does it also work on this side? Well, not really. But, well, let's just fill her up here. F and F. 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 It looks like I found. So at least we have that. So now let's see if we can, for these last 8 minutes, if I can do something on the front side here with these holes. Oh wait, of course I can. Because, you know, I knew that it should fit. And it does, because it's just going to be like this. Yay! Yes. So this looks nice. Okay. Oh, circle select tool. Just going to select all these. Just going to move them down a little bit. Going to select these and move those down as well. Try and, you know, get a little bit better distribution for that. So at this moment I'm just going to delete these edges, dissolve them. Okay. Saving, always a good idea. And now I'm going to see about this. So delete these faces, add a loop cut in there. I actually sort of had a plan. I was like, yeah, what I could do is this here and then that there. And now that I've added this edge loop, I'm like, what was I doing again? But I think what I meant was this. Fill the face and fill this face. And that looks great. So now I need to move this one. Now I want to, you know, GG over these. Well, actually, let's just GG them down. Basically want to do the same for this one. So going to delete these faces for now. F to fill those. Yes. Delete these faces. And then I think I've not actually solved the problem. I think I've just moved it somehow. F. F, not D. You know, I could solve it by doing this one last time. I'm not really sure I want to. Or maybe I can direct them like this way instead. So just deleting these faces and then putting it here. Yeah, I had a plan. I'm just not sure what it was anymore. Let me just see if I can. If I can find it back. I think I can. I think we'll have to rip this one and rip this one. Then try and select the right vertices again. No. Yes. For so. Oh. No. Turn off X mirror ever so slightly. Alright, ever so slightly move them up since scaling did not work. Ha, it works again. This is great. This is very, very nice work indeed. So, we'll fill this one in. Fill this one in. So now the big question is, how did I imagine to solve this? I think by merging these. Yes. And then the M for merge. Yes. And F and F. Well, obviously, need to do something about this. But I do hope that this gives me a nice way of deforming. I mean, a nice way of forming, you know, her bum. Or his, if it's a male character that I'm working on with this mesh, with this model, because I can do both with it, which is nice. Also saying nice a lot, I guess. But yeah. So let me see how I'm doing with loops. Oh well, this looks interesting, I guess. Where is this going? Oh, it's going all the way down. I see. Well, you know, that is yeah. That is something I will be working on later. So, well, we did update some parts of the model. We did a lot for the shoulders here, which means that I can again start majorly tweaking it. And well, we did the loop here, so that's also great. And by the way, I also have a loop here, of course, and this one. So eventually there will be a little more, a little less, following curves like this, and a little more just horizontal, but that's all for the game model. Wait, do I have a triangle here? Yeah, I do, don't I? I am going to delete these because just as a reminder, I guess. So, yeah, I'm going to end stream here for my model. I'm going to save it. And well, I'm going to be continuing to work on the retopology of the model the coming couple of weeks. Next week there won't be a stream because well, I've got a LARP weekend coming up, and on Monday evening I will literally be a zombie. So I'm not going to be streaming as a zombie. I think you understand. The week after that is vacation, so I'm not going to be streaming then either. And well, come May, I am planning on picking up streaming again, but I will be streaming in the morning, so from 8:30 to 11 in the morning every Monday and Thursday, which is what I plan to start up then after the vacation is done. So well, thank you for coming to this stream, and in a couple of weeks I will be streaming in the morning, and we will pick up the model to see how far I have come by then, and hopefully I will have this retopology done and we can start working on well, sculpting, I guess, making more details for creating a normal map, and then making the actual game topology model as well. For now, well, I hope to see you then. Bye.